Hi everybody, I'm Spencer Fearn, the chair of Doncaster Hockey Club, and since my appointment 6 weeks ago we've been extremely busy, so thought it'd be worthwhile myself and colleagues giving all our members, players, volunteers a bit of an update in terms of where we're at as a hockey club. So the first thing that we've worked on is defining our purpose. So really, why do we exist as a hockey club? So as a committee, we shared lots of ideas recently and came up with a strapline that we want to be a welcoming community club where every member can enjoy the game and develop their skills and fulfill their potential. So whether a junior player or whether a senior player or maybe one of our masters players as well. But that's not only for players but for our volunteers in terms of coaching and umpiring. And underpinning this clear purpose for Doncaster Hockey Club are three values that are focused around community, so ensuring that we engage with our community in a lot broader sense that we currently do. Having a code of respect, a respect for each other, respect for officials, for players, coaches, and so on. And also development, where we look to develop everybody that is part of Doncaster Hockey Club should they wish to do so. So now we have our clear purpose, our reason to exist, and our three core values that underpin all the work we're going to do in the future. We're now in the process of developing a strategy to move us forward. So this is going to take a few months. We've already shared a number of ideas amongst the committee and from our partners as well. So this will be coming out in a few months' time, and we look forward to sharing that with you as we build on the brilliant 125 years that we've already been in existence. Now, one of the key cogs of this is James Garrison. So James has joined us as a committee member, highly respected as a leader in the business world and managing director of a very large organisation, private organisation, where he bombs around the world on a frequent basis, but he's allocating some of his time to support the brilliant people that we have on our committee. So we really look forward to welcoming James and the ideas that he will bring. He will look at our social media strategy, he will look at how we build new partners and how we enhance our product or our club in terms of digital marketing. Now, in terms of the senior side, really delighted to say that Will Hearn has taken on another role at Doncaster Hockey and will be the ladies' first team coach. Matt Gibson is continuing as our first team men's coach, which is fantastic news, and also delighted to announce the appointment of Travis Creswell, who will be our men's second team coach as well. So in terms of the juniors, Will's going to share an update, but there's been a lot of work that's been going off with our juniors in terms of developing a coaching framework and a player development framework as well. But Will share more details about that and the allocation of junior coaches, the why we're changing the training nights and so on. So that'll be hopefully a segment that's added to this video. Now, what we've done as part of our review process and what I did in the first month is to spend as much time with as many people as possible associated with Doncaster Hockey and really going through all the details of how we operate. And I'm pleased to say that we've made some savings already. One of them is we have a bank account for our pitch reserve fund, which we're now transferring. So Anna's been doing some great work there, which is probably going to earn us another £3,000 a year in a fixed rate interest account, which doesn't sound a huge amount, but £3,000 to us at Doncaster Hockey is a considerable sum. We've also done a deal with Veo now, so the men's first and ladies first teams will have Veo cameras, and we'll also have a huddle platform as well. Now, the beauty of these cameras is that they can be shared amongst the club. The battery life is generally 3 to 4 hours, so we can maybe get 2 games on a Saturday, 2 games on a Sunday. So this hopefully give opportunity for the other senior teams or the open age teams as well as the juniors to have their games filmed, which is great for analysis and their own development as players. Now, one of the big challenges we have at Doncaster Hockey is replacing the pitch. So we've saved just over £100,000 the last several years, but in 2029, we're going to have to relay the pitch. Now, at the moment, the pitch has cost around £300,000. So we have a significant gap that we predict of about £100,000 to maybe £150,000. So with that in mind, we've launched our Build for the Future lottery in terms of an organisation, or in association with an organisation, should I say, where you pay £10 per month and you can win up to £25,000 per month in prize money. The great thing about those that register for this lottery is that £6 out of every 10 comes into Doncaster Hockey Club, and this is going to be allocated in our Build for the Future pitch fund. So there'll be lots of work around that in the future, because this is our key challenge, that in 4 or 5 years' time we do need to replace the pitch. I'm delighted to also mention that Jono is heading up a subcommittee which is based on events and doing more events, whether it be race nights, golf days, celebrations, whatever it may be, to really increase what we do in terms of our social impact for our members and hopefully raising some more funds for the hockey club. So overall, it's been a very positive start. There's lots of work going off. I've had an incredible welcome off everyone, so thank you ever so much for that. It's been really refreshing to work at a sports club where there's so much dedication and love for the club as well. And as you will know, probably better than I, there's people that have been at Doncaster Hockey for many, many decades, and it's a real part of their life. So we're looking forward to building a very bright future. And if there's any way that you can help and support, whether it be volunteering time, maybe doing some sponsorship, whatever it may be, please feel free to reach out to myself or other members of the committee as we drive our club forward in a historical 125-year anniversary. Thanks very much. See you soon.